business?
David Cline from Salisbury, North Carolina, and living in Los Angeles. And I'm a peacekeeper in the Hunger Games. A good friend of mine, Clyde, you know Clyde, right? Clyde told me he had a friend that was in town, and I had to meet him because he was doing this movie. And it turned out to be a gentleman by the name of Bob Fechtman, who was a set designer. He designs, he drafted the blueprints for the actual movie set, and he was in town. I met Bob Fechtman. We hung out for a day, and he said he didn't know I wanted to work in film or anything, and he just offered me this job. I called a number. Long story short, I kind of got in that way. So Bob Fechtman, who designed the set pieces for the Hunger Games, got me the job through Clyde. So thank you, Clyde. It's been a lifelong pursuit, but I think, at least for me, to pursue it with intention, I had to pursue every other avenue in my life, and then once all those doors closed, I kind of came to this, and then I got this movie. You know, we started calling each other, and they had me fill out some information, and they said I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I had no idea what the process was like. Had no clue, no concept. And they said, just go to this address in Shelby, and we'll go from there. And I was just flying blind the whole time. And I go, and it's in this old abandoned strip mall, and there's a room full of costumes, wardrobes, and just scores of people. And they're doing wardrobe fittings for all the extras, all the background. And they fit me in the peacekeeper outfit. I fit it like a glove, and they said, be ready, by next week. And that was that. So I was a peacekeeper.
Your picture is featured prominently in a lot of the advertising and posters. Did you know, sort of going in, that your image would be everywhere?
I had no idea. And the funny thing about that one particular shot is that we shot that for maybe 3 minutes, and we were gone. And then it turns out that they were able to capture that one, I guess, iconic image from we were there for the blink of an eye. We set up, shot it, and left. And you have no idea where the cameraman is. So you have no idea what picture is going to take, So then when I saw that picture in a magazine, I was like, and I keep seeing it in the magazines, and it's in the trailer and all that, so it was kind of interesting. You just feel like you can move mountains, because you got this costume, you got this helmet, you got these boots, you got this bulletproof vest, and you're with the boots on, you're 6'4", and you tower over everybody. And then on set, you got all these little kids running around, and they're frightened of you, and it felt pretty cool. So these people are dirt, they're scum, and they can't touch you, and you lord over them, and so you walk around like a rooster in the barnyard, you rule everything. So and it makes you puff up a little bit. So yeah. But the actors, Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson, and they were all great people. Gary Ross was really nice. Donald Sutherland, he was had lunch with him one day, and just very nice people. And a movie set is just organized. It's like the military, I guess. It's just very organized, and it was very hot. And then when we went to Philip Morris is just a giant complex, and it's just an old cigarette manufacturing place. And it was incredible. It was incredible how they transformed the inside of Philip Morris. And with the green screen and with the sets, you have the Capitol, you have the training room, you have the picture that we were talking about earlier. It's incredible what they can do with the reality versus what you see on screen. It's incredible. The process of making a movie is so much more intense and deliberate and lengthy, and there's 1,000 different moving parts. It's so much more, probably like running a newspaper. It's just so much more than what you think that you see in that 2 hour window. But it is really something. It's something spectacular. It's probably the closest thing we have to a modern day circus, because you work for 16 hours. Cast and crew might go out afterwards, get some pizza, get some drinks. You go to bed, you work for 16 hours, you're there for a week, you move on to the next town, and it's like the circus, I guess.
And when your friends from home heard that you were going to be in this movie, what were their reactions?
Oh, and everyone's read the books, and it's been building up for about a year or two, and everyone was really excited. But and then once that little shot got in the trailer, everyone got really excited. So it's been nothing but just congratulations. It's just been nice.